And we're back to the hive with the Nameless One and our now two companions, because Dakpon has joined our cause. He is a Githzerai. And, oh, actually has a... Oh, Unbroken Circle. What is this? We hadn't seen this before. Usable only by him. This small round stone is the Unbroken Circle of Zerthimon. The Unbroken Circle is a Zerth religious text containing teachings of Zerthimon, the founder of the Githzerai people. The circle is made up of a series of interlocking circles that fall out from one another. Like Matryoshka in reverse? Depending on which branch the reader wishes to follow in a path of teachings, it is said that some Zerths spent years poring over the combinations of the plates, looking for the new significance in the teachings. Dakon seems to use the text as a means of focusing his spellcasting abilities, for he pores over the tablet occasionally, memorizing the words.
I cannot part with that.
Yeah, how can we move it?
I cannot part. The Karat blade is tied to me. Neither may exist without the other.
Right. Whispering Fosk. +2 to strength. This container holds a peculiar powder called Whispering Motes. Motes? Loose translation of a Gith expression. A form of healing powder commonly used by Githzerai on the plane of Limbo. When the stopper is pulled and the spice touches on the skin of a wounded person, the spice travels through the injured person's body. Oh, like Spice Melange from Dune? Only more healy? Generating raw matter to fill up the holes in his physical form. Oh no, more like a Stimpack from Fallout. No matter how small or large, in order for the spice to work, the user must concentrate on its healing. Really? Concentrate as in think about it, I guess. Its healing effects with a proper discipline. A practic... Really? Yeah. So only them... Can we use it? Oh no, only Githzerai. That's what I was thinking reading this. A practiced Githzerai can even heal the greatest of wounds. In addition to its curative properties, it is also the element in several of the rites of passage. It's believed that the spice also fills the holes of a person's psyche. Oh, removing doubts and giving them focus. Interesting. Okay. We have one eye. I guess we could use our other eye in there. We can have 3 tattoos. Ah, okay, we hadn't seen this before. Insert your fingernail into a notch that matches where the triangle is pointing in the fang circle you saw on zombies. Oh. Oh. You hook your fingernail, and as you do, there is a click, and the top of the earring snaps open. Not only can you wear the earring now, it also looks like there is a secret compartment inside the earring. Okay. You shake the earring and nothing comes out. Whatever was hidden is gone. Discovering the latch of the earring will now allow you to wear it. In addition, the secret compartment may make the earring more valuable to a merchant. Well, it's a hollow earring, where messages or other small items can be stored. Can we wear it now? Yes, we can. Well, we'll wear it. Even though I'm not sure what it does. The stuff we want to sell, give that over to Morte, I guess. Junka can open portals, so we want to keep at least one piece of junk with us. He's got a full inventory already. Okay, interesting. What is he like? Wow. What a beast. Lawful neutral. Or neutral good. He's not as intelligent as us, but he's better at everything else. Yeah, our charisma, I think, is our Achilles heel, because, yeah, I think it's quite important in a lot of things around here. Yeah, it doesn't tell us anything more than what we already know. Oh, we have a level up available for Morte. Yeah. Yeah, that splits the experience for his two classes. Okay, Morte, level up. No points there. Better saving throws, 9 hit points. 2 hit points for con. Fighting skills improved. Okay. He's now level 4, like we are. Nothing we can put on him, but this guy, oh yeah. Dakon's ceremonial Zerth armor can only be used by him. A fashion of interlocking metal rings from the same substance that Dakon blade is made of. Unlike the blade, however, it does not appear that armor changes based on the metal state of the wielder. Armor is worn over a padded red tunic. Oh, like some gambeson, I guess. And spiked bracers and shoulder pads have been added to give greater protection to the arms and upper body. Though I don't see a coif for anything protecting his neck. I forget what it's called. You never see that in games. It's so unrealistic. It's the most vulnerable part of the body. While Dakon's armor is similar to chainmail, it is lighter and more flexible, allowing him to wield his sword more effectively. Furthermore, it seems that when the sword and armor are used in tandem, the armor becomes even more fluid. Whether this is a unique property of Karach, or whether this is some magical effect of the two items, is unknown. Neat! Too bad he doesn't have one of those for us. Yeah. Okay, well, let's talk to Elthulgrin. See a scaled fiend. Looks very similar to the one standing next to him. In addition to the pierced left ears, both are black-hued and reptilian, with bat wings tucked against themselves. Yeah, we've seen a few of these outside. This one is missing a tooth on his right side. Ah, Tegerin, it says. Our old friend has returned to pay us a visit. They know us. So he has, Ethelgrin, so he has. Yet his eyes not gleam as once they did. What do you suppose brings him back to us? What does bring you back to us, friend? Who are you? Ah, Ethelgrin, time has robbed our companion's memory. You honestly do not recall us, do you? Truly, I am aggrieved. As am I, Terragrim, truly aggrieved. Yet I rest easy. It has, after all, been many hundreds of years. And we know how the minds of mortals tend to dissipate with age. Hundreds. Wow, we're old. Ah, well spoken, old friend. Ah, come on. They're just, complimenting each other. Doesn't that get old after a few centuries? Well spoken, old friend. We are a pair of Abishai and leave from our current assignments in Batur. I am Tegerin and thrice damned, so named for my ability to find the best in every situation. This is Ethelgrin, who has earned himself no special name, though not for lack of trying. Lack of trying? Ethelgrin ignores you as it responds to its companion. And once again, Terragrim, you have cut straight to the truth of the matter. Though perhaps it is best not to have earned that much of notice when bearing the name Thrice Damned must surely have incurred. Yeah, That's also true. Morte whispers to you, "Boss, I don't like this. They're not supposed to be here. The Blood War hasn't kicked the Celestials' asses bad enough that any fiend can go on furlough. They want something. Tread carefully." In the meantime, Tegarin continues to respond to its companion. "Once again, I maintain that any notice is better than no notice at all." The Abishai turns back to you. "Old friend, does this answer your question as to our identities?" "Suppose it'll have to." "What are you doing here?" "What are we doing? Why, is it not perfectly clear, old friend? We are on leave from our beloved assignment, taking for ourselves some much-needed rest and perhaps inducing some additional recruitment for our glorious cause. Our superiors fully support our presence, to be sure. And in a more immediate sense, really, we are taking our entertainment in this delightful establishment." Ah, yeah, she did say fiends enjoy the burning, pain, suffering. And of course, we are celebrating the return of our old friend. However, the stench of the breezes, which occasionally waft the scent of goodness in the door, debases us somewhat, leaving us physically, mentally, and spiritually weaker. Fortunately, the air in this ward of the city carries a delicious tang of pain and supplication. Wouldn't you agree? Again, the fiend smiles broadly at you. Yeah, with a nice, big, fang-filled mouth. Questions. Let's ask about fiends, I guess. Tell me about fiends. As we see it, there are two kinds of fiends, those who are correct, and those who are not. Like those who have loaded weapons and those that dig. I see. Our side, that of the Ba'tizu, is correct. The other side, that of the cursed, hated, chaotic Tanari, is incorrect and must be exterminated. Right. That's very reasonable. And the other agrees, of course. What a pair. These are like the two angry old men at the balcony, the Muppets show. We hold the Tanari directly responsible for the Blood War. Were it not for them, we could have settled the lower planes in peace, and wouldn't have all the bother of fighting this wretched war, nor would the unfortunate spillovers into other planes be such a cause for concern among the namby-pambing do-gooders. The Tanari are directly to blame for the multiverse's sad state of affairs. Yeah, why do I not believe you? And that's really not what I was asking, but thanks for the propaganda lesson. I wanted to know what differentiates you from them. The fiend pauses a moment. Everyone does when they're starting to talk, but not quite know what to say, apparently, and then brightens. Ah, yes. You see, we represent law and order. Yeah, very believable. Those who break the law must be punished. If we have no law, we have only anarchy. And surely you can see what anarchy has done for the Abyss. It has spawned horrors beyond imagining. Any excesses the Ba'tizu state may have indulged in are simply to counter the rising tide of chaos represented by the Tanari. We mean no harm to anyone. We just prefer to understand where the boundaries are. Sure. Right. Of course. Bye-bye. Let's get away from these guys. Ah, there she is. You see someone dressed as a female dustman with a half-empty glass in her right hand. As you're near her, she calls out to you. You, over here. You notice that there's something wrong about her. Your exposure to the dustman leads you to believe that she's just too lively to be a real member of the faction. True, True. Approach her. Hey, Cutter, buy a lady a drink? Well, that lays that down to rest. Sure, here are 5 coins. May you find the true death. She pockets her money and looks nervous. Yeah. Let's have some answers, shall we? What do you want to know? You're not really a dustman, are you? She looks around nervously and seems to sober right up. Why do you say that? Because you don't act like a dusty. You're not offering any contracts. In fact, you're taking money in instead of giving it out for that corpse labor they do at the mortuary. She stifles a squeak of terror and hastens to explain. No, I'm not a dustman. I just found these robes in the street and I didn't have enough money to get good clothes, and I heard there was a dustman thief around, but you could probably find him somewhere in the southwest part of the hive. I saw him, but I hid from him. Please don't hurt me. Yeah. I'm not planning on it. You ought to know that you're not pulling it off too well. Why do you want to know? Well, not good news. Barkus says it's time for you to settle your tab. Pay up. She jumps a little, and her nervous tension becomes a full-fledged anxiety. What are you going to do? Well, ask her to pay up. Now. I can't afford it, she says. Can you spot me just 10%? I'll give it to him, and he knows I'll pay the rest. Oh boy, how much do you need? I think I need about 100 coins to get started on that debt. Ah, man. Okay, here, take it. She pockets your chain, glances briefly through the door, almost as if she's weighing her chances of dashing out. Sighs heavily as she realizes there's no chance and begins to walk glumly toward the bar. My thanks, I suppose. Don't mention it. And don't even think about heading for the door until I've paid up. Let's just make sure she does, right? Actually, let's talk to the Burning Man. Can we talk to him? This crackling, billowing creature twists slowly before an iron grill upon the floor bar. It may have once been human, but now its skin is charred beyond recognition. Streams of fire form a wreath around the creature's body, and the flames lick at the few remaining pockets of flesh, causing them to bubble and run like wax down the creature's skeletal frame. Nice! Nice! Wish I could have one at home. Examine the smoldering corpse. The heat! Oh my god, the heat surrounding this creature is incredible. To your surprise, the iron grill the creature floats above has sagged and bent from the heat. At first, you thought the heat came from the grill, but now you realize it emanates from the creature. As you watch, flecks of ash drift from the writhing corpse and float slowly to the ceiling. Yeah, so, he's heating the grill? He would heat everything, not just the grill. Greetings! The thing makes no response. It writhes slowly within the flames. It lives, but it does not seem aware of anything other than the fire that surrounds it. Its skin is flame, its heart is flame, and you know within some shadowed corner of your memory that this thing is dangerous. Examine it again? Leave it alone. Let's see, Mochai or Mokai or Mohai. Never sure how to read these things in the hive. Dr. Barkus. And move it, come on. Here's some money. I'll bring in more later. You'd better. I'll send him after you again. Yep. Now we're the muscle. Look at us. Badasses. You won't be having trouble with Mohai again. 1,000 experience, good. Then, friend, you have full bar privileges for free. Anything you want, anytime. That must have been a pretty big tab she ran up. You don't know the half of it. Want a drink now? Sure. Want a drink? You got a drink. This is what you got. Beer, bitters, mead, elemental water, herborian, fire wine, and fire seeds. Cursed fire and Batorian whiskey. Whoa, that's a lot of different things. Water? Oh, could we douse the flames? Ah, damn it, you drank it. He moves back to a cave in the wall and turns the spigot. The clearest water you've ever seen pours from the nozzle into the glass he holds underneath it. Sets it down in front of you and take a deep draught. It's the purest thing you've ever tasted. A coldness inherent to the water itself. A feeling of air that passes over you, or your tongue in your stomach, where its coolness calms you with the raging of your passions for a moment. Huh. From the heart of the elemental plane of water, Barker snorts. Any other water you drink is going to taste dirt by comparison. Let's taste something else. Fire and fire seeds? A glass of the deepest red wine and a handful of brightly coated seeds. Stick the seeds in your mouth and take a swig of the wine. Don't be surprised when the seeds catch fire. They won't do you any harm. It's a taste like no other. And he's right. When you pop a seed in your mouth, it mingles with your saliva and bursts into a tiny flame. It's like those sugar crackling pop things. Mingles with your saliva, you quench it with the swallow of a fire wine, and the taste is indescribable. Want another? Keep 'em coming. Heart wine? Glass of cursed famous heart wine. The bouquet is breathtaking. The wine itself is full-bodied and fruity. The aftertaste leaves nothing to be desired. Made from real razor vine, that is. Wish I knew the secret. The barkeep nods at the empty glass. Want another? Sure. Whiskey? Places a shot of some steaming substance that looks like boiling urine in front of you. The fumes that waft your way, however, are exquisitely tempting. The taste, though nearly unbearably hot, is as smoky as the scent. That feel of the liquor burning its way to your gut is nearly painful, yet even this pain is sweet. The barkeep's eyes widen. Still standing. Most folks can't even make it halfway through the first shot. I feel fine. Don't feel anything. He considers this carefully, resting his chin on his hand. You know, Cutter, some have a natural immunity to poisons and such. Some folks call Bubba poison. If that's the case, chances are good you got yourself a handy little defense against poisoners. Huh, how about that? Give me another drink. I want more drink. I want mead. Mead? You quaff a weak drink. Flavor isn't exactly bold, but it's filling, and it's alcoholic. It doesn't do anything else for you. Something else? Bitters? Quaff the weak drink. Blah, blah, blah. Something else? Beer? Weak? Okay. Questions? Not really? Bye. Well, that was an interesting experience. Can we talk to the Mercy Killers? You see a lad who barely looks a day over 18. His face seems to betray some tension. Ah, who are you? I'm Caleb. I'm a Mercy Killer. I'm here with Tarner and Ilsidon to catch my first criminal. What can you tell me about Mercy Killers? Well, I have to get used to saying that now. Believe that justice is the most important thing in existence. I believe that without justice, there is no meaning. And without meaning, we might as well just go off and kill ourselves. Well, I don't want to kill myself, so I decided justice is the meaning. Convenient. If you want to know more, you want to ask one of these other two or find one of our recruiters. I'll talk your ear off. I'll do that. An armored behemoth. This man is huge. He also seems to have a very keen eye. Misses nothing that transpires around him. Just the one eye? It also seems that he has no interest in speaking to you. Hello? The man stares at you as if you're some sort of bug. He stares at you, blinking slowly. Turns his head then, dismissing you without speaking a word. Right. Let's talk to the other guy. I see a grizzled, burly man in spiked armor. Not made for fighting then, because spiked armor is easily turned against you. He eyes you coolly and slowly up and down, evaluating you. He pauses for a time on your face, almost as if it jogs his memory somehow. We've met him. He sighs, then says, "Can I help you with something, friend?" "Did you recognize me?" He thought I did, but those pictures are centuries out of date, and the suspect would be dead by now. Of course, these are the plains, and stranger things have happened. Still, if you're the fellow I'm thinking of, it looks like you've served your sentence by means of pain. Really? What can you tell me about this person? "'Twas a particularly brutal criminal, from what I understand." Why is he talking like this? No idea. "This was, of course, centuries ago. Immense strength, they said, and enough anger to feed the head of a warrior. Not a sod to be messing with. Word is, he got himself rounded by a Red Death patrol, escaped through a portal, and hasn't been seen since." He frowns, studying you. "They have pictures of him. Take away some scars, and you might be related to him. Probably not him, though. Sounds like a nasty fellow." "Who are you?" "Me, I'm Tarner." "What's with the outfit?" "It's a uniform of a kind. We're the Red Death, mercy killers. We're the justice folks. Someone commits a crime, we bring him to justice." "Ah. Judge, jury, and executioner. Is your name, or middle name, Dread? We right wrongs too. You want to know more, we'll go talk to one of the recruiters." "Good day, then." Can we go back there? Once functional door is now nailed shut and barred on the inside to protect against thieves. Good thinking. Okay, so we cannot get water from the bar to... yeah, douse his flames, but okay.
Done.
Okay, so we've seen all of this. Let's go talk to Credit again, I guess. Oh, can we talk to the Githrai now? Actually, can we talk to you?
What is your will?
What can you tell me about your teachings now that you're in our party? Can you teach me anything of the weapon craft? Shakes his head. I can redirect one towards the craft of war, but I cannot advance their skill. My weapons are not of steel, but of will and knowing of the self. Right. What about the art? Know that I am not a teacher in this, but know that I may serve as a guide. I do not know how humans came to be versed in the art, but when you learn the art, return and ask again. What art is this? Is it Art Vandelay? Famed architect? Possibly not. I want to ask you about the Githzerai. Ah, language, yes. Can you teach me the ways in which your people speak? Know that the speech of the people has its foundation in history. All things are a story to us, metaphor is a tool, and an inspiration to the strength. Ah, Darmok Angelar at Tanagra, I see. No, when we speak of Torreg's stable, we remember that Torreg was noted for hospitality and goodwill. When we speak of Selkant's cart, we recall the lecherous and cruel nature of Selkant. I understand. You do? How? Will you teach me?
Updated my journal.
Dak'kon teaches you some of the common forms of speech. A wise man is said to have wrote the Book of the Enochs, while to accuse another of treason is to remember Vilkar's eye. It is said of generous people that their cupboards are bare. Common greetings include Hail Swordringer and Zerkai's kin bow to you. To which we should respond, and the traveler is pleased. Okay. Dakon is a skilled teacher. After his instruction, you feel capable of exchanging proper greetings with other Githzerai. Good. That's good. How about your people, then? Let's move on. It's the same speech we had before. So can we talk to... Yes, talk to this fella. There's two of them here, actually. This Gith tends to face you as you approach. Like Dakon, he has a yellow costly skin and gaunt face. Clothing is a curious blend of sharp colors and dull, mud-stained browns. The Gith's dead black eyes flicker over Dakon, then you. Hail, Swordringer. The Githzerai ignores you and turns to Dakon instead. He speaks several quick words in a strange low tongue. If you understand the inflections correctly, he just said, all beholden Zerth. Huh. Wait and listen. Dakon replies in the same tongue. The sentence structure is odd. You think Dakon said, this one is numbered among the faithful. What is he saying? The Githzerai turns to you as you speak, then turns back to Dakon and speaks again, this time at great length. Try to translate, I guess. You have difficulty deciphering the sentence structure, but you think he said, there is one by Dakon's name who is not one of the people. It is said that his mind is divided. It is said that he is a Zerth that does not know the words of Zerthimon. Oh. Did Dakon lie to us? Dakon makes the same reply as before. The tone has changed slightly, but the meaning seems to be intact. This one is numbered among the faithful. Huh. Dakon falls silent as to give the words time to sink in. The one beside me speaks. Will you hear him? Sure. The Gith's response is so quick it almost has the force of an attack behind it. You're not certain if you got the entire meaning, but it seems the Gith just issued some sort of challenge to Dakon in the form of a question. Zerth, do you obey the words of this human? What? Let's wait and see what he says. Dakon's reply is a short one, but his speech is slowed, as if he has to drag the words from his throat. Cha'a's choice has become mine. The Gith falls silent for a time. This matter carries the stink of the illithid about it. His eyes flicker across Dakon's face. I see no chains upon you. You speak your mind. How did this blasphemy come to be? What? Is he our slave? Dakon speaks slowly again. The chains are my own. His skin seems to take on an ashen shade as he speaks. Sounds like every word is slowly killing him. An arc of 100 years. There is no hourglass that can measure the tale. The matter is as twisted as Frihi's roots. Its resolution is one of impossibility and may never come. Dakon frowns, then his voice strengthens. The one beside me speaks. Will you hear him? The Gith does not look at you. His attention is focused on Dakon. He may speak. I will hear him. Okay. Dakon turns to us. He will hear you. If you could ask him if... Your words are known to me, the Githzerai interrupts. Face me and speak your mind, I will hear you. Okay, let's talk to him. Ali Drowning. Try and recall the translation. Essentially, a question whose answer would serve no purpose. This is usually a request of the speaker to make a vague or useless question more specific. Right. Ali is a foolish Githzerai myth who was lost in limbo, and she was barely able to form an island around herself. While adrift in the chaos matter, she met a planeswalker who offered her help. Ali asked so many useful and unfocused questions on how to return home, however, that the Isle of Matter dissolved around her, and she drowned in limbo. Not good! What can we ask him? Maybe they know about the Lady of Pain. It is said she's the queen of the city. Okay, well. Yes, what can you tell me about Dakon? He walks with you. How is it he is not known to you? I was hoping you could tell me something about him. He is not speechless. If you would know him, put the questions to him. Do not insult us both by treating one as a statue. Right. Well. Where is this city located? This city touches all places. This city is a cage with many doors. Each door touches another place. Why do you call it a cage? Any structure with locked doors is a cage. You mean the planes? Every door in this cage is locked. Each door has its own key. Only then may you leave. Yes, I know that. This I know. Where might I find work? Little work. You can hunt rats for bounties. You can gather the dead. I know both of these. What else of interest is there around here? I'm interested in work. Okay. Not much to be said. Ah, there's the other one. Gith turns to you as you approach, light Dakon. Okay. Zerkai's can bow to you. Come on, he talks to Dakon again. Blah 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 blah. Bye bye. Right, so we need to talk to we need to go to talk to Ingress. Yes. And Craddock. And, well, maybe that, now that we have, true. A group of thugs in the hive had taken, oh. Bar that burns inside. Oh, I think they were talking about the, yeah. I think they're talking about the Mercy Killers. I'm not sure we want any trouble with the Mercy Killers, though. So, she was somewhere out there, right?
All right.
Oh, I just got an idea. First let's talk to this guy. Yes.
Updated my journal.
But he doesn't seem to have heard any good after yes, for he smiles and sees blah blah blah. Reaches into his robe and pulls forth a handful of coppers. Okay, 15 commons for delivering message. Okay, that's fair enough, I guess. Oh, more than fair, good sir, more than fair. I can say without hesitation that there is no finer professional official than all that of rumors and all. Done. Finished. Bye-bye. Just had an idea. Can we, maybe we can get the name of that, anon thing carved into the stone here. It's like a gravestone, right? This is the guy, who was the guy? Oh yeah, we found the guys. I found 3 of the starved dogs barking and bent 3 of them in the dead book.
Updated my journal.
I guess that was a lie, wasn't it? Ah, crap. See Death of Names. He's standing at the monument with a crooked smile. Greetings. Yeah, I'd like to bury a name. He nods, then unfolds his small hand from where his cradle looks atrophied to the size of Charles' hand, costing 3 coppers. That's cheap. Azanon?
Updated my journal.
Coppers fall into the name's hand, then he tucks his arm back at his side. His eyes, now suddenly alive, roll to the back of his head, then step forward and begins standing at the monolith in the walls of the memorial area. Okay, let's wait. He catches sight of a spot on the wall, and he scuttles over it, slouches down, and begins to chip at the wall. He stops a few moments later, hops up, then returns to you. Buried. The word has a finality about it that makes you uncomfortable. Thanks. Okay. So the other guys don't need to... Oh, let's talk to Ingress. Ingress. Actually, that's a funny name for someone that needs to enter something. She's huddled inside her cloak of dirty rags, blah blah blah. Greetings. Hey, you. What is it? You want me now? You want me to leave without leaving the city? No, I'm not. I can't. I tried. It's not a city. It's a prison to everywhere. Hello? I found someone who can take you to your home, Plane. I want to go. Want to leave this place. His name is Kandrian. He should be along shortly to help you. Trust him, all right? She says nothing, merely nods quietly, her teeth chattering inside her mouth. I'll go back and meet Kandrian at the smoldering corpse bar and make sure everything turned out all right.
Updated my journal.
Okay. Well, oh yeah. We actually need to see Craddock as well, so let's talk to Craddock about July. I forgot which way is the market. To the southwest, perhaps? Actually, yeah, let's go to the bar first.
All right.
Talk to Kandrian. Oh, there's a shortcut. Oh. Come on, thuggies. Come on, come on, come on. One by one.
Damn.
Oh, trying to run away. Man, we're fast. Especially, Dakon. Ooh, we got hurt. We'll recover over time. More loot to sell at the market. Won't complain about that. Oh, we even got a clock charm. Good.
Come on inside. Come see the Burning Man.
Done.
Yeah, let's talk to Kandrian.
You'll love it.
Kandrian.
Come on in.
The Tooth Woman wanted you to have these, he says while holding out his hand. She wanted to express her thanks, even out the balance books, as it were, and be done with the damned things. And the palm of his hands are Ingress's dancing teeth. And he smoothly deposits them into your hand. Enjoy them, Seeker.
Updated my journal.
Oh, an item and experience. Okay. What the hell are these teeth? One ear's earring. Oh, we haven't identified it. Ah, sure. Ingress's teeth. This is a handful of Ingress's living teeth. Apparently they didn't want to go with her back to the portal to her home's plane. Oh, that's why they were rattling? They rattle amongst themselves whenever they're held close together. They remind you of a bunch of creepy ivory hopping bugs. Only usable by Morte. Oh! I'm not sure we need to keep all this stuff, but I don't like throwing things away that I don't have to throw away. Let's give that to Morte then. Can you actually? Yes.
Hey!
Huh.
Hey, come on.
1 to 3, speed 1. Oh, interesting.
Hey!
That's better, I guess. To change the teeth to different types, select use. The teeth may gain new options and abilities. Okay. You examine Ingress's teeth. You can't shake their resemblance to ivory bugs. You get the feeling they're looking at you expectantly. Everything's in command. I want you to do some piercing damage. The teeth elongated to sharp fangs. Oh! That is nifty. And now they do piercing damage. Interesting. I wanted to do crushing damage. Shorten and become blunt. Huh. That is excellent. That is really clever. I really like that. So, where should we go next? Oh yes, speak to Craddock about July that doesn't want to work for him anymore. That's going to be a pleasant conversation, right? Ugh. Oh boy. That, however, is going to be next time. See you then.